Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today in this video, I want to discuss the American League, the playoff race, kind of what the playoff picture is looking like going into the second half of the season. We don't have power rankings this week because only 3 games have been played since the last one. So I thought this would be a good weekend to do the American League in this video, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the National League. Pretty much this is it. We got the 3 teams at the top here who are currently leading their divisions. We got Tampa Bay, who is the closest to probably catching their division, and if you're a betting man, the most likely. We got the Indians, who are the only team in the Central who has even a chance to catch the White Sox, and they're in the wild card hunt, and so on. So let's just start with the American League East. Boston off to an amazing start in the first half. They got a 1.5 game lead over Tampa Bay, who honestly at this rate is probably their only threat. We got Blue Jays, who are 8 games back. We got New York Yankees, who are even further back at 9 games. I think at this rate, they're really having Tampa Bay be their biggest rival. Tampa Bay, they're holding one of the wild card spots right now. They got a 2.5 game cushion over the A's. And then the Jays, we have them being 4 games back, and the New York Yankees 5 games back from that wild card spot. For me, I think this is pretty much a lock that either Boston or Tampa Bay are going to take that last spot. In my opinion, we have one wild card spot up for grabs, and it's going to be between the A's, who right now they have it. Jays are 4 games back, like I said. Seattle, who is been a dark horse this whole time, keeping up, and they have a shot at this wild card, being only 3 games back, so they're in it. They beat the Jays recently. They had a series with the Yankees recently where they lost, and then they're having a series right now with the Angels, and they won last night. So it's very close for that wild card spot. I would say between these 6 teams is where you're going to see that wild card spot come from. If you're not a team on this list, obviously, I don't think you're going to have a chance at it. Moving on to the Central here, we got the White Sox, in my opinion, going to be locking it up. They're 7.5 games ahead already. That's kind of why when I do the Power Rankings video, I have them so far ahead of some of these other teams, because they do have that pretty much secure spot into the playoffs at this rate, at very least. Indians, they're in the hunt for the wild card, 4.5 games back. Again, anyone's game. They're going to play all these teams down the stretch. So, like, a lot of important games coming in the second half. Going over to the West, the A's, technically they have a shot at the top. They're 4 games out right now, but I don't really give them a chance to make up that difference. The Astros, better team on paper. They've had the tougher schedule the first half, and they're a couple games ahead. Obviously, it's going to come down to how they play against each other, but at this point, I'm giving this the tick to the number 1 ranked Houston Astros. And then we have Seattle, and of course the Angels. We have the Angels, who are 10 games back in the division, but if we take a step back, we notice they're only 6 games back from a wild card spot. With all these games left in the second half, anything can happen. They're going to be getting Trout back. Ohtani could continue to play amazing. But for the Angels to have any shot, they're going to have to sort their starting pitching. Honestly, this might be a little biased, but this is who I am going to say is going to get that 5th and final spot. I think it's going to go to the Toronto Blue Jays, who they seem to be getting their starting pitchers in line. The bullpen's going to start to get back. I expect the Jays to make some good deals at the deadline to help close that gap. And I don't know, they got the offense. They don't want to put this offense to waste, because who knows, Semien might not come back. George Springer's cold, and if he gets hot, like, the whole offense top to bottom is going to be awesome. I think if I had to pick one of these 2 teams to win the division, I'm going to go with Boston at this point, with Chris Sale coming back. And all around, their offense is stronger. And I would say at this point, their starting pitching at the very least, is equal, if not a tick in the Boston's favor, with Glass now being out for the rest of the season. White Sox, clearly my pick. Houston, my pick. But yeah, this is basically what we see for the American League in the playoff race, wild card picture. This is what I see. And I'm curious what you guys think. I think these next 10 games for the Yankees going to be very decisive with the whole COVID situation going on. It could knock them out of the running at this rate. So let me know what you guys think. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We do power rankings every week, daily recap videos of all the games. So we hope to see you again for the next video.